Hello, and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We got to the town of Cosmo Canyon in the last episode. And apparently a system software update is ready to install. Anyway, we have piano stuff to do. And I need to remember how to... Here we go. 2 legs, nothing to it. Shoot. I'm already messing it up. Oh, good God. Uh... I did terribly. Rank C. Oh, Lord. Oh my God. That took almost an hour. I had to turn the volume down so I could just focus on the buttons and not the music. I had to look up strategies from other players on the internet. And I had to boost the note speed to level 3 so that it would match how quickly I'm frantically hitting the buttons, or flicking the analog sticks, I should say, in order to get the score that I did. That was absurdly difficult. What the hell, game? What the actual hell? My god. At least it's over. Holy cow.
How may I be of service to you? Mellifluous melodies are all the more pleasing when played on the piano. Thank you for sharing such joy with the world. I hope you will enchant us with even more splendid performances in time.
Uh-huh, yeah, sure.
It's said that these caves were formed from erosion caused by the light stream itself.
Okay, I think that's everything that we can currently do around here. So, onward with the main story. Wherever that is.
The torch of Cosmic Canyon whispers
What
on
is this spot?
May the planet guide us all.
In the planet's will, that you made it to the canyon.
I'm presuming I'm going in the right direction.
I'm afraid I can't let
Oh.
you past.
Okay, then, never mind. How do I... What? Oh, I walked right past where I was supposed to be? Or am I supposed to be up there?
hearken to the wisdom of the planet.
Oh, there's another Queen's Blood player.
Since time immemorial,
I guess we're gonna do that now.
to spread the teachings of planetology, spiritual energy,
Oh, this guy's gonna be on TV.
and trace the wisdom.
Oh, it's our very first catch of the day, folks. We have ourselves a challenger. Hello, sir. Care to tell the folks at home who you are? Ha ha ha! Could this shark be more of a guppy? Well, I spy a row of razor-sharp teeth in this little fishy's maw. You might be the QB killer we've been waiting for, but there's only one way to find out. That's right, our audience doesn't want to hear commentary, they want to see blood. To up the ante, our challenger's opponent will be none other than your host with the most, me, Bernard.
Okay. Let's see how well you can do, Bernard. Will you give me a challenge like only a few others can? Or will this be another cakewalk? Yeah, that's good. I'll keep that. Okay. I gotta remember that I have to just inch along. Like, don't push forward too much. Let them do the pushing forward so I can steal their pieces. Like so. Once I find the optimal piece for doing that. Which I guess will have to be you. He's going to use a weird one to take that. Oh, no, I was kind of expecting that he would try to take that bottom middle piece. But he did not. Which means I can do this to him. Of course, now he's going to take that, won't he? Yep. There it is. Do I want to do that? Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Oh, that needs to replace a card. Is there a good spot? I can... Ooh, I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. Nah. Let me try... Ooh. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. It's now dawning on me that, Jesus, he is overwhelming me in points. And I don't exactly have a counter for it. It's that stupid Midgard Stormer with the level 10. Jesus. When allied and enemy cards are destroyed, it raises the card's power by 1. Oh. So I helped it get stronger. Dang it. Okay, Midgard Stormer is shockingly useful. Eight and 8 is 16, so with that I win. That was a close call, but not quite. I still win. I'm not sure what piece I put up top that doubled that, but it did, so even better. What on earth? When first enfeebled, lowered the power of enemy cards on affected tiles by 2. Okay.
Talk about carnage!
That's an interesting card.
I'm lucky I got out of that match with my limbs intact. Today's shark is a ferocious man-eating menace. He made a serious splash with some ruthless moves. Players the world over have got to be shaken in their boots. Something tells me this beast is about to upset the QB food chain. Better start swimming. Congratulations to you, sir, for an incredible match. Though we found the canyon's resident shark, the fun never ends on this show. Stay tuned because we've got more coming your way.
Okay.
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others, or to focus on deepening our own understanding?
Within you all are the planet's thoughts.
Ah, here we go. Here's the plot. We're really getting high. Ooh. We are on the highest point in all of the canyon.
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Okay. Not sure you'd want to tell strangers that's where you keep your valuables. It would just be better to just tell people that you're not allowed to go there, and that's all. Good Lord, we are going really high up. Ooh.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Is that a big materia he was standing on?
Thank you for looking after Marmaduke. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40
Good
what?
Lord.
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In
Yeah, they
human
must be
terms,
very
I would
long
say
lived.
he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Oh. Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
They're just floating around on a big materia. Okay.
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
Okay.
If we've anything to fear, it is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order, the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet.
Ooh, cool skeleton. What on earth is it, though? It's an aquatic creature, I think. Given the flippery-looking
I'll find a way to bring out
bones
the
there.
full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet. That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Okay.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
What the hell?
Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure, that's... Yep, that's how that works. Okay. Is there a second floor to this place? Yes, there is.
I never thought
Ooh,
you
what's
could
over here?
become even more
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
depths of your beauty.
This is giving me like Hogwarts Castle vibes. Just really high up and books everywhere. And wonky mechanics and machines.
You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
Oh, it goes even higher up. Okay. Is that everything? No, there's another thing over here.
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built.
What?
Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
Huh.
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Alright then.
Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
Is this top floor? Looks like it. Ooh.
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
Oh, it does go higher up. Okay. So what do we have up here? Big telescope. Very big telescope.
The lights we observe here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space.
Alright.
Mind your manners in front of fellow Bugenhagen.
There is so much we have yet to learn about the universe.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
Is that everything? Am I missing something on the lower level still? What?
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them, with our own eyes. Two, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse
Interesting.
Oh, oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
Okay, then. Let's see how his research is different from what we've seen.
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
We just immediately cut to a pre-rendered cutscene.
Wow.
this is only the beginning.
A shooting star.
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
He's a little pushy about it, but I guess we're going to. You know, he keeps telling us that our theories are definitely wrong, but doesn't exactly tell us why they are.
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things?
Okay, chill, dude. It's just a question.
I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks.
I mean, at least he's aware. It's a very good first step. Where should I be going? Up higher? Walk into a wall? No, it seems like going up makes me farther away from where I gotta be.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Okay. Might as well. But you know what? It's that time I should end the episode. So, we're going to do that. So with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.